Hello 8th graders, your video for the very first section of chapter 1 is on rational numbers. Rational numbers are just numbers that can be written in the form a over b, or a divided by b, where a is an integer, which means it's a whole number, and b is any non-zero digit. Has to be non-zero, because if it was a 0 on the bottom, it wouldn't be a real number. So rational numbers, another way to remember them is that rational numbers will either terminate, so they'll either come out even, or they will repeat. If they're a number that just keep going and going and going forever and never repeats, those are irrational. Okay, we're not going to deal with those today. So terminating decimals, it's just decimals that stop or come out even. So my example is 1.25. It ends right there. It's done. Repeating decimal, it's a decimal that repeats the same digit or group of digits forever. And so my example is 1.333, on and on and on, forever threes. And normally, when you show a repeating decimal, you put the repetent bar above it, like that. So for example here, we need to write 1.475 as a fraction. And so the 1 can just stay a 1 because it's a whole number. The 0.475, you look at what spot the 5 is in. It's in the thousandth spot, so you go 475 over 1,000. So 1 and 475 1,000ths, but you have to reduce it. So you got to find something that goes in there, and 25 will go into both of those, and it will reduce to 1 and 19/40. So this is this as a fraction. Then how do we go backwards? How do I write a fraction as a decimal? So if I had, let's just do 15/40. How do I write that as a decimal? So to go backwards, the top number goes in the box. That's nothing new. Top number's always in the box. Divide it out so it either comes out or repeats. So 40 won't go into 15, but it will go into 150 3 times. It will go in there 7. And then right here, it's going to come out. So equals 0.375. And that's really about all there is to this first section. It's just writing fractions as decimals and decimals as fractions. Either way, back and forth. And then just understanding what a rational number is. So if you bring that information with you, we will work on it tomorrow. Have a good night.